Canon Report, June 28th, 2018. 5 years. 5 long years. That's how long it took to get a Halo TV show announcement. At first, it was going so well. Then setback after setback. Loss after loss. Made what was going to be a new and exciting project into 5 years of development hell. Welcome back, Canonites. Hope you didn't mind that opening and my horrible cutter voice too much, but it was just so fitting to the situation that I couldn't pass it up. Anyway, as the title says, today saw the formal announcement of the Halo TV series. Now yes, it was actually announced back at E3 2013, but today marks the first official piece of development news since then. No statements from 343 employees or news from sites fans generally haven't heard of, but official news accompanied by a Halo Waypoint post and tons of mainstream sites such as IGN reporting. This is truly a great day for Halo fans.
There are those who said this day would never come. What are they to say now?
Now, according to the announcement, production is expected to begin next year, meaning we probably won't hear anything about prospective cast and characters until around then. 343 will be partnering with Showtime, a premium cable network, to produce the show. Though probably not as renowned as other premium cable channels such as HBO or Starz, Showtime nonetheless has produced some quality content over the years, such as the first 5 seasons of Stargate SG-1, Homeland, and Dexter, to name a few. The nice thing about premium cable is that it won't hold the show back like normal channels might, though anyone who watches AMC knows that a few shows definitely try to push the limits of what's allowed on cable TV. Showtime has said that the first season will feature 10 episodes, each around an hour long, not unlike Game of Thrones. Kyle Killen has been attached as executive producer, writer, and showrunner, with Rupert Wyatt also on board as an executive producer and set to direct a few episodes. Killen is relatively unknown to me, and the shows that he's credited with in these articles, Awake and Lone Star, didn't last beyond their first season, the latter actually being cancelled after 2 episodes. Still, Rupert Wyatt directed Rise of the Planet of the Apes, which was absolutely amazing, so I do have some hope with him, though the rest of his work remains largely unknown to me. Steven Spielberg is still attached as an executive producer, and his production company, Ablin Television, are attached as well, so there's that. But I'd be remiss not to mention that Ridley Scott's production company, which does do great work, was also attached to Nightfall, and we all know how that went. Still, that, and for those who didn't like it, Forward Unto Dawn, were web series, so we can expect a reasonably higher production value here, or so I hope. Perhaps most exciting, though, are the following 2 quotes. The first from the Halo Waypoint announcement, which reads, "Today we announce that we are working with some incredible talent to bring you an epic new story experience set in the Halo universe." And from the IGN article quoting from Showtime, Halo will take place in the universe that first came to be in 2001, dramatizing an epic 26th century conflict between humanity and an alien threat known as the Covenant. Halo will weave deeply drawn personal stories with action, adventure, and a richly imagined vision of the future. Between these 2 quotes, we get that this TV show will tell an original story, most likely set during the Human Covenant War. While it's true that conflict with Covenant factions continued beyond 2552, the quote, to me, sounds like it's talking directly about the Human Covenant War. If true, this is exactly what I would have hoped for the setting of the series, as the war still has so many years and events left unexplored and great potential for, as Showtime said, personal stories, action, and adventure. I'm still kind of hoping for something of a Band of Brothers style show, and I'd love if the show could be ambitious enough to include the insurrectionists alongside the Covenant conflict. Hell, the Showtime quote definitely seems to imply multiple perspectives, again not unlike Game of Thrones. I'd love to see all sides of this war, UNSC, Covenant, insurrectionist, civilian. One could tell a very powerful and layered story of a Covenant invasion of a human world with known insurrectionist activity, exploring multiple characters from all sides, with the season culminating in the glassing of said world. And definitely throw some Spartan action in there, but as I've said in other videos on this topic, I don't think that they should be the main focus of the show. Oh, and space battles. We need good space battles. Big space battles. One quote that did leave me with mixed feelings also came from the Waypoint article. The biggest challenge can often be finding the right balance between moments fans have already experienced and moments that have yet to be experienced through a different medium, perspective, or creative lens. Generally, I'm hoping for an entirely new experience. New perspectives on existing events can be nice, but I'm hoping this is a mostly original show with references or takes on known events and information to be limited in supply. But that's me. And at the end of the day, this is just an exciting announcement. I can't wait to see what Showtime delivers, and more importantly, how that will be received by a more mainstream audience. A lot of good could potentially come of this if it's done right. I will say though, it kinda sucks that the show is being restricted to premium cable since that limits its potential audience, but at this point I'm just happy that it's finally happening. So what are your thoughts on this? What do you hope to see from this show? Let me know in the comments below. Thanks for watching, this has been Halo Canon, and I'll see y'all next time. Thanks for watching everyone. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please consider subscribing, and if you really love me, hit that notification bell and leave a thumbs up. These both really help out the channel. I wouldn't be where I am now without your views and support, so once again, thank you. Keep on being awesome, Canonites.